Alright guys, I want to talk a little bit about what I'm using today. I got a, right now, this is what I have tied on. Well, first of all, I'm using my 6'6" medium heavy Garcia Veritas bait casting rod. I don't need a very heavy rod for out here. You know, there's a lot of crap around, but it's really just grass and moss. And most of my hits that I've gotten here today, which are about, I got 4 hits and landed 2 of them, have been on the edge of lilies, or on the edge of the moss or lilies, whatever it may be, or in the middle. So I don't really have to worry about it. And I have a loose speed spool on there with a 65-pound Power Pro and Spro Bronze Frog and the Rainforest Black color, 65 size. And on this other rod I have this was, I was originally going to throw chatterbait and stuff here, and spinnerbaits, which I usually throw, but with all this crap around, I haven't been to this lake in a while, and I did not know that this lake was like this, and this shallow, and so I had to change my game plan a little bit, and I have a Zoom horny toad on here. I've been changing it out between that and the rage tail toad, and I have it on a 7-foot Team Daiwa T, medium heavy, and this is 15-pound, I think it's P-line, might be P-line, yeah. 15-pound P-line, copolymer, and loose speed spool MCS reel. And that's what I'm doing today. So if I get any more fish, I'll get back to you guys. Got another one. This one was on my one I was using soft body frogs with, and this little fish was sitting right out in there, right out in that hole. And everything I threw at him, he'd go up there, nick it, and run away, and nick it, and run away. And I threw a Spro frog, and I was just fishing around. And I saw him bite, and I thought, oh, maybe it's like a turtle or something. Then I actually threw a Stanley ribbit frog at him, and he hit that too, and he kept hitting it, and he wouldn't hook. So I finally took on a Reaction Innovation skinny dipper, or it's a little dipper. The real little tiny ones, I think they're like 3.5 inches. And I put on like a 3/0 hook, like a way too big of a hook for the lure, and he went right in front of his face, and he nailed it, and he finally got him. He's not even a pound, but he's pretty, a little bit cleaner one for this lake. It's really hard to see in the light. Let me get this hook out and I'll release him. All the trouble that fish took me. Alright, we'll get the release here. Ooh, he's gone. Another one? This one's a little better. He doesn't look better, but his belly's pretty decent. He's about 1.5 pounds. I'd say that one's on a Stanley ribbit frog again. I actually cast it, oh, there was a blow up right there. I actually cast it out with the Spro frog, and he kind of tapped like a little one, so I threw the Stanley frog out there, and I didn't get him the first cast, but I got him the second cast. And there he is. Barely hooked. Let me see that, look at that. Barely even hooked. Get this hook out. Oh, that hook just fell right out. I'm gonna put him back. Off he goes. I've really been in this corner all day. You can see this is the whole bank of the lake, and you can only fish on one side. And there's a dock up there, but it's all construction. That's why the lake's like this. And there's a tree right here. So it all the way into these lilies, and there's a couple, like, a big crease in the middle. There's a bunch of creases out in the middle of the scum and the lilies that are out there. And threw right about in there somewhere, right over there. I worked from that. I'm just working across. I've been in the same spot all day, all these fish that I've gotten. Now I'm going to start working back down now as it's getting dark. And got this real little, super little guy. He's probably about 1/2 pound. Another one on a Stanley ribbit frog. He was just barely hooked too. These fish really aren't taking them because they're so tiny. And this one's real little. He's not even big as my hand. Send him back. He's gone. I'm using a 3/0 Gamakatsu hook. And 15-pound line, and this is watermelon red Stanley ribbit frog, regular size ribbit frog. They're about 4 inches, I think. This thing puts off great kick in the water, and you can't see it right now. It looks black, or when it's dark out, it's kind of got a black or like a dark purple. Green and brown profile. It's got these red flakes in it, watermelon red. And when it's real dark, or the skies, or the sun's not on you, it really gives a good black silhouette in the water. But when the sun's on you, the legs are, yeah, right there. The legs are translucent, and so is the body. It gets translucent when the sun's on it. And so you really got 2 profiles with the frog. It's pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. So as I walk down, if I get another one here in the lake is super shallow. This is all shore. I don't know what's going on, but made a cast that over there in between the lilies. Trying to find an open spot with the frog, and got a pretty nice 1.5 pound bass probably. Crushed that frog. My line was slack and I almost lost him. I don't know if you can really see that. It's probably no light over here. Decent fish. So I don't think I'm gonna weigh him. I'll get the release and I'll get back to you. Let me get this hook out. He just annihilated that frog. Let's get the release here. There you go. What's up, guys? Out here, got another one. This is a little smaller, look. Really long and pretty chunky for the size of his mouth. Pretty funny looking. But hit the frog again right out there. Right about there. Right in the middle. I saw him, saw movement in the water, and I reeled in my rod real quick and kissed it in there and got him. Get the hook out and I'll release him. He was barely hooked. He got one hook just in the front. I didn't really give him time to eat it. He kind of it was kind of a reaction for me. And there he goes. Get back to you if we get another one.